Welcome back to the ballpark, Ball Recreational Field tonight on DelawareCountyVoice.com, and you're looking at the happiest man in town. That's Brad Seiss, the head coach here for the Central Bearcats. They win tonight. Walk in the park, 51-40. What else do you want? Congratulations, Coach. Great job.
Thank you.
How'd you get this done?
It was definitely a team effort. Kind of two high-powered offenses, and probably the thing that won it for us, was turnovers. We didn't turn the ball over, and we were able to force a couple big ones. Where it got us back into the game in the first quarter when Tim, stripped their guy, and then also Jalen White get an interception, allowing us to go do the 2-minute drill and score to end the second quarter, and that probably gave us a lot of momentum going into the second half.
No doubt, and you're down here early in the second half, and Marion gets to the 1-yard line and coughs up a fumble, and you guys covered at your own one. That was a huge swing in the game. Yeah,
big swing. We didn't end up doing anything with it, because we were kind of, back there a little bit. But, the kids defensively, we gave up a lot of yards, we gave up some points, but when we needed a play, they got it, and when we forced them to get in their little spread look at the end of the game, that's not something that they like, and we were able to take advantage of that.
This game started with Marion taking the ball and driving down and getting 8 right out of the chute. You're down 8-0. You score, go down 8-7. They score again. You're still down. 7 lead changes from there on out as the teams fought back and forth, and Marion would take a lead. Central would get it back, vice versa. Says a lot about the resiliency of your kids that they just were not going to be denied tonight no matter what.
Yeah, definitely. And, probably two groups you talk about, the seniors and the offensive line, which are seniors. That's kind of been, what they've done all year. They have shown a lot of resiliency when, getting a new coach from the summer to obviously, fighting, in some games. And the thing that felt good about this one is, both of our wins this year were kind of running away a little bit, and this one we went out and had to get it in the fourth quarter. So, it shows how much they've grown and how much we've grown as a team.
This was a senior night where your big senior Tim Barrett put up 5 touchdowns tonight, and we've talked about him before and how he just brings it every time he goes out there, whether he's gimping on half an ankle or whatever it is. He just shows up every time.
Yeah, definitely. And everybody will talk about him running for over 300 yards and having 5 touchdowns, but he also forced 3 fumbles. So he's not just a guy that plays offense. He's a guy that that gets out there on defense and is our leading tackler and creates turnovers. And then on top of that, when we run some of our speed sweep stuff, he blocks for his brother and he's not selfish at all. His name gets in the paper the most, but he'll be the first to say that the linemen did a great job tonight, and those 4 senior linemen really carved some holes for him and gave him good opportunities.
Did he really go over 300? That's amazing.
That's what I hear. I'm sure if I do the stats on Sundays, so he'll let me know what it was before I even get done with the stats. So
yeah,
he's pretty good at that.
Let's talk a little bit about a couple guys who also had good games tonight. Billy Walker, your quarterback, throws 2 touchdown passes. Aaron Davis, the tight end, a couple of nice routes, a couple of nice throws and catches there. Those 2 have clicked a lot. He's the leading receiver for you this season, more catches than anybody, and he made a couple nice grabs in traffic tonight.
Yeah, probably the first 5 games of the year, you kind of looked at our offense, and if we did have to throw the ball, you looked at it, and we either threw it to Tim or Timrick, and you don't want to have a tell on offense, and it makes it a lot better for us, to have a lot of weapons that can get the ball. Even Demetrius Hurd even made a big catch during the 2-minute drill. But they've really clicked, and probably the biggest play that they made was our final touchdown to take the lead on a 3rd and 5. We were in a little boot pass, and he was able to get it to Aaron and move the chains for a first down.
So you go to 3 wins now, 3-6 in the regular season. How satisfying a win? How good to get back on the right side after a couple of tough losses?
Yeah, definitely. Probably played our 2 worst games of the year. The last 2 weeks. Last week, first time I maybe thought the kids might have given up a little bit. There were obviously conditions and things that went into that. But for them to have a great week of practice like they did, and bounce back, it says a lot about the character of our kids. And I think a lot of that, we got a sectional draw with a Greenfield team that, that hopefully we match up well to, and maybe gave us, a little added incentive to go out and practice well and finish well on senior night. And, hopefully that gives us some momentum going into the tournament.
3-6 overall, 3-4 in the North Central Conference, and I'm not sure a lot of people would have bet on that at the start of the season, but your kids have played great for you. You guys have done a great job coaching them up. And now you've got a chance to shock the world next week and maybe go to round 2, and who knows what you might have in front of you after that. Yeah,
definitely. We want to be able to do, a couple first things that we've done in a while. Get our first playoff win, probably, since the Ryan Kerrigan era. Get our first time that we've won 2 games in a row, probably since about the same era as well. So, that's going to be our goal for next week, and you do that, and from here on out, it's kind of survive and advance, and the kind of the thought process going into this rest of the year is get our seniors another game. That's the that's what we want to do. They've been dealt some tough circumstances over their 4 years, and one thing that I'm proud of them for, how well they stuck together, because
sure,
when things haven't been going so well during their careers, as far as wins and losses, it's easy to give up and quit, and it wasn't always the coolest thing to play, football for Muncie Central, and for them to stick through and taste a little success, I think they're getting things going in the right direction.